Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today's video is a little unconventional. It's about comparing a TWS to headphones. Both are premium, and it's a question I got asked a little bit, so I thought may as well make a video on it. Should you consider the Sony WH-1000XM5s or the WF-1000XM5s? Now, the reason I've kept it to both Sony products is also because I have both of them, and it is easier to compare the products from the same brand rather than a TWS from one brand and headphones from another brand, because there could be other complications as well when it comes to sound quality, app support, etc. So let's look at everything that's common between the two. Is you can control both the headphones using the Sony app, and it works kind of well. If you want to see how it works, you can go back and check out my review of the WH-1000XM5s, and that should give you a fair idea of how they work. But what we are going to talk about today is some of the sound quality differences that you get between a TWS and the headphones from Sony, and also the use cases, because there are a number of use cases where one is genuinely better than the other. So let's get started with the sound quality. Now, it is a given that both these products sound absolutely fantastic. If you look at the price point, the Sony WF, which are the TWS, WF-1000XM5 started, they are priced at about 25,000 rupees here in India, and the headphones, the WH-1000XM5s, are priced at about 30,000 rupees, and of course during the sale season you can get them much cheaper. The 5,000 rupee price point difference shouldn't be that big of a deal if you're considering one over the other, simply because both of them are fairly premium priced, and that 5,000 rupee price difference does gain you a lot of sound quality when it compares to the two. But I am getting a little ahead of myself, so let's take a step back and look at the sound quality of both these headphones. Now, both of them sound absolutely fantastic, and they have fantastic noise cancelling. I took both of them for a trip in a plane. I also took a long walk around with them. I don't go to the gym, but I do go running, and when I went running with the headphones and the TWS, they are very comfortable for prolonged use. The headphones more than the TWS, but we are going to get to that in a minute. So when it comes to the actual noise cancelling, if noise cancelling is of utmost priority, I think both of them are exceptionally good. The headphones, of course, much better than the TWS, because they do give you better passive isolation as well. But once you get the right tip size, and we're going to get to those for the WF as well, then you get very, very good active noise cancellation, even in a plane. It was just circumstantial that I had a seat which is very close to the wing, where you get the engine noise the most, and I still think that the noise cancellation from both the WH and the WF is absolutely fantastic, and I think that's a great testament to how well Sony has engineered that. Now, coming to the sound quality, the bass, if bass is something that's important to you, then the WH, which are the headphones, have much better bass overall, of course, because they have bigger drivers, and the TWS kind of go into your ear, so there's a different advantage over there. But let's talk about the advantage of the WH. So first of all, in sound quality, it is the fact that it has better bass. It has better passive noise cancellation. So if you don't want the 100% noise cut out and you want to hear a little bit of what's happening, there too the WH give you better passive noise cancellation. On the other hand, if you want to hear more of your environment, then the WF do a better job, because when you switch off the active noise cancellation, you get more of the environment inside, when you're listening to a music or anything else. So from that perspective, the WF are better. Again, some things that people would want to weigh if you're choosing headphones versus earphones. Another thing, especially during movies, now the channel separation on the WH seems much wider. So take a movie like Top Gun Maverick, right? You have Tom Cruise swishing around left to right in the plane. There's massive action going on, and it just feels wider, and that's because there is a little bit of a distance between the driver and your ears when you're wearing the headphones. Whereas with the TWS, it kind of felt a little more immersive, but the channel separation was a little less, because there was less distance between my ears and the driver, so that wide feeling was not there. So when the TWS was inside the ears, the channel separation was there, but the distance felt a lot less. Now coming to three use cases. One is movies, music, and gaming. So movies, like I said, when I was watching Top Gun, both sound fantastic. The headphones, of course, have better bass, and that translates to music as well. So if you want better bass in your music, then you should consider the headphones. Again, not that the TWS are bad, but when you listen to them back to back, you do realize that the bigger drivers in the headphones are better. However, on the move, and when I talk about use cases, is where I'm going to lean more towards the TWS. Last but not least is gaming, and we're going to fulfill this use case once and for all. Just go for the headphones if gaming is a priority. Yes, the TWS are more convenient even if you're someone that's playing on a Nintendo Switch. I was playing a lot of Metroid Prime Remastered during the time of testing these two, and there is latency when you connect it via Bluetooth, right? When I was wearing the TWS and every time I shot with a gun or something happened, I could make out that little bit of lag between the action happening on screen and the audio hitting my ears. Whereas with the WH, because they are headphones, they do have 3.5mm connectivity, which means I can plug them into the headphones port of the Nintendo Switch and have a much better experience because the lag is totally gone. And yes, I can still switch on the noise cancelling if I want to, but the experience overall when gaming is great. And this translates to other consoles as well, which is what my review of this headphones was about. You can go and check that out. But yes, you can you can connect it to the headphones jack in the PS5 or the Xbox Series X controller to get that immersive experience. With the TWS, you are of course limited to Bluetooth. Again, when it comes to movies and music, like I said, bass may be better on the WH, but you do get very, very good sound quality from the WF as well. So if the TWS is something that you're considering, please don't let me saying that the bass is better on one be a deterrent, because I would highly recommend you go and hear both of them. It is an absolutely great experience listening to both these headphones. But let's come to the use cases now. When I go for a long walk, it's easier for me to carry the WF because they just fit in my pocket. I can take them out. I can even leave one in my ear if I'm on a call or if I'm just listening to a podcast where I need to pay attention to the surroundings around me. So that level of convenience is there. With the headphones, they're big and they don't even fold. And this translates to my commutes as well. So let's say if I'm traveling for work, or if I'm in a plane, or if I'm sitting and waiting somewhere, then it's much easier to put my hand in my pocket and get the WF out and use those, be it for watching a movie or listening to some music or simply waiting. And like I said, the convenience of removing one is a lot better. But the headphones, they're big, they're bulky, they don't fold. So even when you're taking them on a plane and if you're traveling light on your backpack, the headphones are going to get slightly heavier. Now, when it comes to the battery life, the WH, which is the headphones, have much better battery life. I got close to about 30 hours overall of using them with noise cancellation on and off and mixed usage, including using the 3.5mm where, the battery was not actually being consumed. On the WF, however, you can't really go very, very long with using it. But yes, you do get the charging case as well. So if you're someone that's going to listen in spades, then you can always put them back in the case and recharge it and then plug it back into a wall when you're back home. So the case charges as well. If pure battery life and continuous use is something that's important to you, then the WH are definitely better because they have the longer runtime and the convenience of a 3.5mm port. Of course, if your device has it, in case you want to keep listening after the battery has run out. You can also get an airplane adapter and use the WH because of the physical connectivity. The WF you can't really if you're traveling and you have an entertainment screen in front of you. That's one thing. Another use case where the WF really helped was when we were watching a movie, two people together, and the baby was asleep and we didn't have a second pair of headphones on hand at the time. Then we just gave one ear to one person. It's a very simple use case, I know, but it really made a difference rather than having the headphones where, it's not so easy to share. Another thing is prolonged use. Now, I'm someone that doesn't really enjoy TWS for prolonged use. That's me personally. An hour, hour and a half, and then I need to take a break. But with the headphones, you can go a little longer because they don't seem so intrusive. When it comes to the fit, the headphones, the WH fit absolutely fantastic. And I'm someone that has big ears, so they really do cover my ears really, really well. So the build of the WH is fantastic. Again, I have made a video about that, so you can go check it out. But the WF are also equally comfortable. Now, they don't have the standard rubbery tip on the ears. They have this kind of like a memory foam kind of a tip, which you just press it once and then you put it in your ear and it kind of slightly expands and fits, giving you not only a comfortable fit, but great noise cancellation as well. When you put them on, you kind of have to rotate them a little bit to get that perfect seal, and it may take you a few attempts to get there, but once you do, the fit is just really, really good. I mean, I went running and they didn't fall out, and the medium size tip fit well for me. They come with a different range of tips in the box. So honestly, for a price of 25,000 rupees for the TWS and about 30,000 rupees for the headphones, the decision is yours because the sound quality on both of them is absolutely fantastic. If you want the convenience of sharing your headphones with someone, if you're watching a movie and you just have one pair of headphones, if you like carrying them in your pocket with you rather than carrying them in your backpack, if gaming is not a priority for you and you just want to watch movies and TV shows and listen to music, be it on your phone or even on your television, then the WF are absolutely great, especially with the portability aspect. But if you're someone that wants better sound quality, if that little bit of extra bass is important to you, you don't mind carrying around a bigger set of headphones, and you aren't someone that goes to the gym or long walks and is okay with like the big bulky headphones either at home or when you're commuting, then the WH are definitely the ones to go for. The 5,000 rupee price point that you're paying premium does net you that little bit of better sound quality, which if you don't need the convenience of a TWS, the headphones offer. I would have said get both, but I think that's a bit of a deterrent to use cases depending on what you're using them for. So if you guys have any questions about this, you can let me know in the comment section below, and as always I will do my best to answer them, but you can let me know what you end up choosing, either it's a TWS or a pair of headphones. The debate between the two can be longer, but since I had access to both the WH-1000XM5s and the WF-1000XM5s for some time, I thought may as well use them for the same use cases and see which one is a better options. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in another video. It's goodbye for now.